What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Banks, coming at you live with another trade recap. And today we smacked Netflix, running over 100%. And I want to show you exactly what I was seeing to take this trade so that you can see the same thing and become a consistently profitable trader, because that is why we are here to get better every single day. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that retweet and like button so you don't miss any of this educational content I put out, at least try to put out on a daily basis to make you a profitable trader. For those who are new, these are no hindsight trades. These are trades that are taken in the community with the team. Shout out to everyone absolutely dominating today. Super proud of everyone. Now let's get into the recap. What was I seeing? Well, one of the things I was seeing is structure. I think one of the most important things when we are trading is understanding what structure is. And essentially, let me break it down very simple for you guys. Structure is going to show you who is in control of the market at that point in time. And what I mean by that is, where are we on the chart? As we know, when we're looking at a chart, it's giving us a story, right? It is always going to be telling us a story. Don't overthink it. Don't make it a super complicated thing. All it is just telling us a story, right? So if we are looking at the chart and we're seeing a story, if we're breaking above a certain level, a certain supply, demand, whatever it is, right? That's going to show us who's in control. So Netflix here, let's zoom out. Let's take a look at the daily. Where are we basing above, right? Where are we basing above? Well, new all-time highs, perfect flag out. The flag pushes back higher. We kind of did a mini flag out on the hourly. I'll show you here. But where are we basing at, right? We're basing at all-time highs. So what is this telling me, right? What is Netflix telling me here? Well, we did reject all-time highs. We pushed down, we flagged out, and then we pushed right back. What is this telling me that's going on with Netflix? Well, it's showing me that the sellers, yes, took control, but then buyers pushed us right back up, right into the zone where sellers should be in control, right? They took control, they pushed us down lower. We flagged out, buyers took us back up. And now who's back in control? The buyers are now back in control. And now what I mean by that is, if we're up here and the sellers were present or the sellers were in control, do you think the buyers could just hang out up here waiting to get a push back into all-time highs? No. If there was a strong amount of sellers, we would see something like this, which we saw, a push back down, a push lower, right? They wouldn't let the buyers be in control, just kind of hang out here for about a week, right? So break it down very simple. Do not overcomplicate it. Anybody who wants to tell you that trading is complicated, it is not. It is a very simple thing. Is it hard? Absolutely. Trading is 100% hard, especially mentally. But is trading in itself, what's going on in the chart, what it's telling you? It's a very simple thing. It's a game between buyers and sellers. So again, don't let anybody, or don't get in your head making this that it has to be some sort of complicated concoction. You need all these different things. You don't. Who's in control? And where would essentially be the next level that whoever is in control would take us? Well, all-time highs. Sellers took over, right? Buyers were in control. Buyers bought us right back up. Buyers are now in control where sellers were previously in control. And now we're pushing higher. So do you think the higher probability now is just to sell right back off? Or do you think the higher probability is that we go find a new high, especially with the market taking us to new all-time highs, right? We are in a bull market. Do not forget that fact. Has there been drawbacks? Has there been drawdowns? Has there been pullbacks? Yes, absolutely. There will always be pullbacks within a bull market. But overall, what have we been for 2 years now? We've been in a bull market. So overall, until we turn into a bear market, most of the time we're going to be looking for the upside trade. And I'll say it again, since we are in a bull market, most of the time you will be looking for the upside trade. Now, are there pullbacks? Like I said, yes, absolutely. Now, when there are pullbacks, you can either wait for that demand to get hit, look for to buy the dip, or you can try to take that little macro trend to the downside during the pullback. But for this example, again, what happened? All-time highs, pulled us back down. Came a new all-time high. We're just basing out. Sellers took us back down, and we're right back up to all-time highs. And where are we basing over, though? This is another important thing on structure. Where are we basing over once we push back up here? Was it not that previous all-time high around 697.50? We're just basing there, and we're already up here. Do you think we're going to head higher or lower, right? It's all about giving probabilities. Trading is what is the highest probability next? Well, highest probability here would be to the upside. Now, let me draw this for you because this is going to be important. You know, as far as the pattern I was seeing is going to be a wedge pattern, right? It's a very common pattern. This is what I was seeing, right? Nothing's going to be perfect, but I was seeing from the higher time frames down to the lower time frames, right? We kind of had a wedge into wedge into wedge. Anything can happen there. Again, wedges can turn bearish, they can turn bullish. But in this case, looking at the structure, looking at what's going on, right? If we to zoom out, looking at what's going on, we were basing above highs, right? Basing above highs took us right back up. We're basing. The higher probability is now that we're going to head higher. Great. Wedge, we pushed higher. Wedge, now we just pushed higher and broke out into a new all-time high. So let me just go over this one more time. Structure, structure, structure. Understand, where are we in the market? We'll zoom out. Where are we in the market? In this case, we're trading Netflix. We are basing at all-time highs. Okay, let's look left. What happened previously? Well, we've already sold off from here, came up. We flagged out, right? We kind of based out, flagged out, pushed down, and we came right back up. So we're basing above these all-time high, or this most previous all-time high. And now we're basing up here as well again. Buyers bought us right back up. The higher probability, once we are breaking this structure, the structure meaning that this was a major resistance, it was a major supply. We are now breaking that, we are holding it. So simply put, where sellers should be dominating, they are not. So if sellers aren't dominating where they should be, buyers essentially are in control of the market. Now, again, anything can happen. Yes, it could have sold off, but the higher probability is that now the buyer's in control. They push us into that next level, into that new all-time high, especially with the entire market that we're seeing pushing into new all-time highs. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat, drop them in the comments. Shout out to the team for hitting this banger today with me on Netflix. If you guys want to join, you want to learn how to do this on a daily basis and get more in-depth learning and education, I'm here. Wolves of Wealth. Anyways, Mr. Banks, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll end it on this. Believe in yourself. I believe in you. You guys can do this. Take it one trade at a time. Keep learning. Keep putting in the work. You got this, guys. I'll see you next time. Love you.